Meanwhile, amid tensions with China, the Indian Army has also intensified its surveillance exercise with the state-of-art technology along the eastern border. Shivani Sharma, my colleague, getting us this exclusive report from Misamari in Assam, the only channel reporting from the LAC.
Amid the tension and recent transgressional attempts by China, the Indian Army has intensified its surveillance and exercises along the eastern borders. Our crew started its journey to Tawang, Bumla and other forward locations along the LAC from one of the most strategic garrisons of the Indian Army at Misamari, Assam. Misamari is one of the oldest stations that witnessed the World War II, 1971 war, Indo-China war and the recent India-China dispute.
Once again, we are here with a special story close to the defense forces. We've seen what is the preparedness of the Indian Army along the Ladakh region, but now we have come to the eastern sector, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and we'll be showing you all the areas in these 4 core area of responsibility that comes under the Eastern Command, and we are right now at Misamari. That happens to be a very strategic aviation base for the Indian Army. The aviation unit here is deployed, which is a main stage for the provisioning of the logistics of the Indian Army in the eastern sector.
Unmanned aerial vehicles have proven to be a game changer in surveillance missions, and the Heron Mk1 UAV acquired from Israel in 2006 has now been deployed in Misamari.
What you see behind me is the remotely piloted aircraft. It's a kind of UAV that is quite important role to play in the surveillance of the whole area, and this is out from one operation. It's coming back and it will be landing soon here at Misamari Aviation Base, and a lot of assets with the Indian Army's aviation are deployed along the eastern sector, including the ALH, Dhruv, weapon system integrated, the UAVs, and we'll show you more how these are operating, and they are prepared for any kind of situation, and they are well deployed along the Eastern Command region.
While the human element in surveillance has been removed with the introduction of UAVs, the cutting-edge technology in these drones requires highly specialized operators on the ground.
I am joined by Major Karthik Garg, who is the operator of the Heron, that is the backbone of the surveillance along the line of actual control. Major Karthik, a very warm welcome on Republic. I would like to know what is the importance of this particular aircraft.
Ma'am, which you have already conveyed that this is the backbone of the surveillance resources of the Indian Army. Right now, which you can see is Heron Mark 1 aircraft. Heron Mark 1 aircraft gives you the continuous feed of the battlefield up to a distance of 200 km to 250 km, and it flies at an altitude of around 30,000 feet. Imagine that a bird is flying for you and which is giving you a continuous feed of the operations happening on ground. So the commander has got the idea that he has to shift his forces from X location to the Y location, and continuously it is telling you that the enemy is reinforcing at this location, at this location. That means it is a beautiful thing. It is the backbone of Army Aviation Resources, which you have already conveyed.
India has also deployed indigenously developed ALH through our helicopters as a show of strength to China along its eastern borders.
These are the assets of the Army Aviation Unit here at Misamari. What you see behind me is an unmanned aerial vehicle which is deployed here for perfect surveillance in the eastern sector, and the rugged terrain and the dense forest area requires the unmanned aerial vehicles in Eastern Command sector, and the Army Aviation also has the unmanned aerial vehicles, drones, and it also has the helicopters like Cheetah, the Dhruv, which has been developed indigenously by the HAL, and also the Rudra, which is a weapon system integrated version of ALH. So this black helicopter which you see is Rudra, which has the missile system integrated to it, which is very useful and has been deployed in the eastern sector for surveillance as well as for the show of strength and capability by the Indian Army's aviation unit. I would like to know how this ALH has strengthened the Indian Army's aviation.
I just want to tell this aircraft is indigenously made aircraft which is made in our country. And then after this aircraft, like Army Aviation is a very new arm in the Indian Army. So it has raised in 1st of November 1986. And then after this aircraft has made various versions. The first version Mark 1 and Mark 2, Mark 3.
We have evolved from very simple fixed-wing aircrafts with very basic avionics to state-of-art equipment that we have in the rotary platforms today in the form of Cheetahs, ALHs, WSIs and LCH. These rotary wing platforms, they provide us and our leaders and as our commanders a plethora of capabilities so that they can achieve success in all kinds of operations.
The Indian Army has been ramping up its infrastructure and deployment along the LAC, especially after the 13th round of military talks between India and China failed to bring about a breakthrough that could lead to disengagement. Bureau Report, Republic TV.